Have you ever been taking a test or exam and experienced racing thoughts, rapid heartbeat, blank mind, and a difficulty finishing an exam that maybe is like a timed exam, even under that time constraint, because you just go blank, you read questions over and over again, and it impacts your ability to finish your test, which impacts your grade, even though you studied for hours and hours on end and felt like you knew the material? My name is Suzanne, creator of Test Anxiety Tactics, the workbook and course. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some mantras. I'll get into what mantras are in a second that can help you overcome a stressful exam. Test anxiety is super normal. You may just experience it once in your life, or you may have experienced it multiple times. But if you have a big exam coming up and you want some strategies to help relieve your anxiety, these you can even practice when you're doing like practice exams or studying. It's simple. It's just self-statements that might help you feel more confident. And when you feel confident going into an exam, you're going to do better. Just think about this situation. Are you going to do better on a test if when you're taking it, you're thinking, I'm going to fail. This is too hard. I can't believe I didn't finish that question within 3 minutes. All those negative thoughts, right? They're going to compile, they're going to increase your anxiety level, which is going to trigger those physical symptoms and cognitive symptoms of test anxiety. If you want to know more about those symptoms and what they might be, I do have a link in the description to a free test anxiety symptom checklist. And you can follow me, Test Anxiety Tactics, on Instagram. My link in my bio takes you right to that free symptom checklist. So let's go on to what are some positive self-statements or mantras that you can say to yourself to help calm your body, help calm your nerves, feel more confident, and get through that exam in a timely fashion so that you get the grade that you deserve. Once your exam begins, a mantra that might help you is one question at a time. It's okay to answer one question at a time. One question at a time. I need to focus on one question at a time. And I do know that this has happened to me when I took my educational psychologist exam. It was a 75 question exam over the course of an hour and a half, which, the questions were very challenging. So it doesn't sound like, it sounds like I should have a lot of time, but, each question took like 2 to 3 minutes. Only need to focus on one question at a time. And I can share that when I took my licensed educational psychologist exam, I do remember myself going through and like by question 10, I was thinking back to question 2, the question 10 reminded me of question 2. I'm like, oh, did I, was it B or was it C? Was it, 100? Was it 200? Whatever the question is, if you're going back and thinking about past questions, you're not focused on the current question. And a lot of times you can always make a little note to yourself and just tell yourself, I want to get through this test. I want to get through one question at a time, get to the end. And if I have time at the end, I'll go back, and just write a little note, question 2, A or B. And then you can go back and focus on the question that you're on. So that way you can get that one correct. Another mantra that maybe if you're really feeling anxious, it's good to identify your feelings, identify that anxiety. And a mantra that you can say if you identify it is, I can feel anxious and still do this. I can feel anxious and still do this. I can feel anxious and still do this. Okay, so this is really an important one because many people believe that they need to get rid of their anxiety before they can perform well. But sometimes anxiety can help our performance. So if you tell yourself, it's okay to feel anxious. Maybe your anxiety is helping you think faster. And just by telling yourself that you can have these anxious feelings and still focus and still think about the questions and answer those questions to the best of your ability, you will get through this moment and the anxiety will not take control of you. Another mantra that might help you, if you can relate to this situation, is just telling yourself that smooth or slow and steady is fast. Smooth is fast, right? Slow is fast. Because a lot of times when we're feeling anxious, we tend to rush through questions and we're not thinking about them. And that's not going to help your performance, help your grade, help your score. So by telling yourself, smooth is fast, that might help you calm your nerves, calm your anxiety, and be able to tell yourself that it's okay to go slow because slow is accurate and slow is correct. And finally, a fifth mantra that, maybe this doesn't sound great, but if you tell yourself, it's okay that I didn't know that one, you're going to feel less anxious, right? Because tests are there to test your knowledge, right? To test your skill, to test your sometimes cognitive ability. Telling yourself that it's okay if I didn't know that one will help you move past it and focus on the next question. So tell yourself, it's okay that I didn't know that one. It's okay that I didn't know that one. It's okay that I didn't know that one. And you'll know the next one. So let's recap the mantras that I shared with you. You can pick one, you can pick two, you can pick them all, memorize them, and if the moment strikes, put that mantra into place. It'll help calm your nerves, help you feel more confident, and move on to the next question so that you can get through your exam and show your teacher and your professor that you know what you're talking about. You know that material, you paid attention, you worked hard, you studied hard, and you deserve that grade. Okay, so they are, I'm prepared for this moment, one question at a time. I can feel anxious and still do this. Or it's okay to feel anxious. Slow and smooth is often fast. And it's okay if I didn't know that question. Remember, exams do not measure your worth. They measure your performance in a moment of time. The moments can be managed through mantras. If you'd like to learn other strategies that my Test Anxiety Tactics course can help you with, just go ahead and search below for the link to the course, or if you want to just use the workbook on your own, everything is self-paced, and I hope it helps you ace that next exam. Good luck, students, and remember, I believe in you, and you got this. Remember, try to use a mantra.
This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not intended to provide individualized therapy, diagnosis, or treatment. Information in this video should not be used as a substitute for a comprehensive evaluation by a qualified professional. If you are in crisis or having thoughts of suicide, call or text 988 or call 911. California residents seeking a comprehensive evaluation for ADHD, test anxiety, or learning disabilities can learn more about our fast and comprehensive evaluation services at SoCal Educational Evaluations. Visit our website for more information. Thank you and take care.